Chip. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. What's poppin'? Boxing to DC, where y'all at, man? What's going on, man? We got a lot to get into. Like I said earlier, too, and if you got some stuff you want to air out on the boxing tip, and you know, while we doing this, man, I'll drop the link down in the comment section, man, and you can talk your talk. But, you know, in the meantime, between time, we're going to get it in. I already sent a few links out to a few folks, see if they want to pop in. If not, we just do what we do. You know what I mean? Let's start it on with Shakur, man. Shakur went out there and did his thing. Put on a beautiful, beautiful boxing display. I mean, it looked like, to be honest, it looked like the fight was over from the first round. From soon the fight started, he saw that the hand speed, foot speed, and how he was able to get close to Jamel and still make a miss. It was a bad sign from the get-go. I mean, nothing against Jamel Herring, man. Wonderful fighter, great guy. Just that, you know, he was in the ring with a much more talented fighter. You know, like I said, there's a difference between good fighters and a special fighter. Shakur is special, and I'm glad he finally got the opportunity to show everybody that he's special. You know what I mean? Show everybody that he was, you know, what he was saying he was and all that. And then, you know, now some people today want to go back and recant what they said and change what they said. But I mean, many people was picking that young boy to lose. And that young boy went out there and put on the show. But what you think of it? You know, what you think of Shakur's performance? What he should do next? Who you want to see him fight next? Where you rank him on the? Is he pound for pound yet? Put all that in the comment section, man. We're gonna get this thing popping, man. We're gonna get this thing on and cranking, man. You know what I mean? You know, see where everybody at. I want to hear some barbershop style boxing talk today, man. You know what I mean? I bring a couple fighters through this week for interviews and things like that. But today, man, just want to kick it with my folks and let's talk our talk. You know what I mean? So let me see. See where everybody at, man. Y'all listen. I keep trying to get people to come in here and get it in there. Y'all don't be scared of that cam. Don't be scared of the camera, man. You got something to say, pop in if you really, you know, want to voice your opinion, man. What y'all think of the Shakur fight? Put it in the comment section. What y'all think of the Shakur fight? You know, was it a good fight? You think it was a great performance, good performance, average performance? Who you want to see him against next? Put your comments in the comment section, y'all. And if y'all feel like I said, whoever you got something to say, just put in the comment section. You want to tap in and talk your talk. I got you. Let's talk. Let's do some barbershop style stuff today, man. I'm gonna hear what y'all got to say, man. Because me personally, man, I always thought Shakur was special. Out of that whole group of youngins, I always thought, to me, Shakur was the one I liked the most. And that's just me. Out of Devin, out of Tank, out of T.O., out of all of them, Shakur was the one that stuck out to me years and years ago. So he always stuck out to me. I've been saying that. I didn't just say it this weekend. I didn't just say it after the fight. I've been saying it all along. To me, I always thought Shakur was special. You know what I mean? Where you rank him on the pound for pound? Actually, you know what? I mean, I may got to revamp my pound for pound list, but I actually put Shakur in my pound for pound list for now, right now. So he's in there. We'll go through the pound for pound list later, man. You know what I mean? But what did y'all think about Shakur, man? What did y'all think about his performance? You know what I mean? Did you watch the fight? How good was it? You know what I mean? Where do you see him going from here? You know what I mean? Do you want Valdez next? Do you want some other type of opponent? Do you want him to move up? Talk to me. Talk to me, man. Y'all shout did today. I see y'all. Where y'all at? Talk to me. What y'all think? You know what I mean? Want to see where the boys at today, man. Come on. Let's talk your talk. Y'all been chirping all day. You've been chirping all day. Now it's time to work. Let's go. Let's go. I think Shakur should get Oscar Valdez next. There shouldn't be no reason why Oscar Valdez shouldn't be his next opponent. No reason whatsoever why he shouldn't be in the ring with Valdez. Valdez got to fight a fight. You know, actually, man, one of them should have been able to get him in the ring before what happened Saturday night. I didn't want that for Jamel. Not now. I wanted if Jamel was going to get that, I wanted it to be for when it was going for all the marbles. Jamel didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Jamel didn't deserve that. So, you know what I mean? Actually, I'm going to put this joint on Instagram. Ooh, put this joint on the gram too, man. You know what I mean? So, what y'all think of the performance, man? Who y'all want to see Shakur in the ring next with? I think Shakur did a dandy of a job. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me see. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. What you think of Shakur? What do you think he should do next? Who you want to see him in the ring with? Do you rank him on your pound for pound list? You know what I mean? Let's go. You know, we got a lot to get into. We got Shakur. We got what Errol said. We got what's going on with Jojo and Devin Haney. We're going to get updates on Canelo and Caleb Plant, Bud Porter. My pound for pound list. You can put your pound for pound list out. Let's rock and roll, man. What we doing? You know what I mean? We going to do that. I'm even searching on I'm even gonna see what they doing, what they talking about on the gram. But you know what I'm saying? What y'all think about the Shakur fight? Let's start with the Shakur fight. What y'all think about Shakur? You know what I mean? Do you think he look good? Is he on your pound for pound list? You know what I mean? Talk to me. Talk to me. Box of the DC, what up? What up? We got some. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, before I go any further, before I get a shout out to the Black Eye Media Room. Hey Leo, I'm live on Facebook as well, man. If you want to tap in over there, man. If y'all want to tell the people y'all want to tap in, you know, you can come in on the screen on this joint if you want to tap it up, though. You know what I mean? But I'm on Facebook as well, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter right now. So, but back to Shakur. What do y'all think about Shakur's performance? Do you want to see Shakur with Valdez, or do you see you see a better challenge, or is that less? Does that challenge look less now after you seen, you know, he put on that wonderful boxing performance, that wonderful boxing clinic? You know what I mean? I always thought the kid was special. No question in my mind. I thought he was special, and I would like to see him get to the other guys. But let's take care of 130 first. Let's get this Valdez work out the way. Let's get all that out the way. You know what I mean? So let him do that. You know what I mean? Let him have that. You know what I'm saying? Let them have that. You know what I'm saying? So for those that just tapping in, we talking this Boxing Talks Monday, man. Boxing Talks Monday on Let's Talk Sports. And like I said, those put your comments in the comment section. And if you would like to debate or talk about something or put something in put something in the air or here, just say you want to. I put the link in the comment section. We can go from there. You know what I mean? We can go from there. But like I said, man, I think I'm just gonna keep going. Shakur came out there in round one. You could clearly see it was a huge difference in hand speed and foot speed, his abilities, you know, athleticism, his ring IQ, everything was just superior to Jamel. And it was apparent from the first second of the fight. You know what I mean? Once Jamel saw that he you know, his hand and foot speed was what it was. What's up, baby? Listen, I'm on a Facebook Live now. If you wanna tap in, bro, I'll send you the link. I can send a link to your DM if you want me to do that. You know what I mean? You can tap in on Facebook. We can chop it up right now if you with it. You know what I'm saying? Today. You in the gym now? You in the gym now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link right now, bro. I'm gonna send you the link now, Brody. If you got a chance, you can just tap in for a few minutes, talk your talk. We're gonna go from there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, no problem. But like I said, y'all, listen. Okay, that's what's up. Like I said, everybody, you could tell from the first round. Like I said, from the first round, I said this fight over. It was just a matter of how it was going to go. Was it going to be a stoppage? Was he going to be able to knock him out completely? But once the fight started, I knew from the first round this fight is over. You know what I mean? Because he was whenever put like this, when you look at two fighters, right? And they're in the filling out process, you know, because normally the first round, 2 rounds, maybe some people even take 3 or 4 rounds. But in the first couple rounds is the filling out process, right? But in the filling out process, you see somebody landing punches in numbers, and the other one is not landing them back, and the person that's supposed to be coming forward is going backwards. The fight is over. It's just a matter of how it's going to play out. But in terms of who's going to win the fight, we know who's going to win the fight at this point. The fight is over. You know what I mean? And his hand speed, foot speed, athleticism, everything was superior. And for those that's complaining about the stop it. Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Either the ref was going to stop it or Bomac was. And if Bomac would have sent that man back out there after that round that we was looking at when the ref stopped it, I would have questioned Bomac's integrity. You know what I mean? It come a time, yes, your fighter want to go out on the shield. Yes, your fighter want to show everybody he got heart. But it come a time you got to save your fighter from himself. You are not going to win this fight. You're not going to land no one big shot to change anything. So the only thing now that's going to happen from this point on is you're going to get more damage. The fight is over. What we talking about? You know what I mean? You got people that was like, oh my God, there was a bum stoppage. The fight is over. The fight had been over. The only thing we were watching now was, can he actually get him out of there? Because the fight, competitive wise, had been over with. You know what I mean? I hear what Timothy Bradley and them was saying, but I don't know what Tim Bradley was watching because I didn't see one round you could have gauged Jamel. Not one round. Even the one round when he was like, that was a great round by Jamel Herring. Yeah, after Shakur landed like 50 unanswered shots at the beginning of the round. Come on, bro. The fight, it was a shutout. It was a whitewash. It was a complete masterclass. Now the only question is, where do you rank the kid? Is he on your pound for pound list? Because yes, he's on mine. But I've often said, it's a difference between good fighters and a special fighter. Jamel is a good fighter. Right. You know, they got their bias. But like I said, Shakur is special, bro. Sky's the limit. And they should not keep Valdez from him. Everybody was talking about Valdez before, you know, the situation that came up with it, but he's next. Let that man clear out his division. Let him be that guy. You know what I mean? Let him go and beat that guy, and then we can go from there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm putting him second. Second? I can't jump him that high. We can talk about it, though. I can't put him second, though. I can't put him number 2. I got him on the list. Now, you know, I might get some backlash for where I got him at on my list, but I got him on the list. I can't jump him up to because, you know what I mean? What up, y'all? My man Donnell Boone in here. For those that's watching this on the gram, I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You know what I mean? If you want to pop in and just talk your talk, you know what I mean? I'll send you the link. Now, Donnell, we going back at it. Donnell, we going back at it with part 2. Yes, y'all. This Wednesday, part 2 of the Donnell Boone story. For those that missed part one or you need a refresher on part one, I will post it in your group. It is on YouTube, it is on Twitter, it's on Facebook. But part two is coming up this Wednesday with me and my man down there. Boom. Story so good we had to do 2 parts. What it do, bro? You know what I mean? What up with you, man? But yeah, like I said, man, what y'all think of what Shakur, man? Right now we just stuck on Shakur. We got other topics to get to, but we stuck on Shakur. What do you think about Shakur's performance? You know what I mean? What do you think about Shakur's performance? Who do you want to see him fight next? You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna make him fight Loma. He'll punish Loma. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Loma. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Lomachenko, but let's get Valdez. Don't run Valdez around the corner. Don't run Valdez around the corner, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't run Valdez all over here and all there. You know what I mean? Let him get Valdez. He earned the fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm upset at the fact that he had to fight Herring before he got to Valdez. You know what I mean? I don't see how Valdez got to go around both of them and fight some sort of, you know, keep busy tune-up fight. Nah, they should have and fight that many of us thought he lost. But yeah, he should have Shakur or Herring should have been able to get that fight first before they had to fight each other. But now there's no doubt it's time for Valdez and Shakur to get in the ring. There's no need for no more dancing around. No need for put that fight together now. You know what I mean? And let Shakur go ahead and clean that out. Then let him go get the Lomachenkos. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to talk about this fight yet, but I ain't gonna lie. Him versus T.O., I think it's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be a lot more complicated of a match than people think, man. I think when these guys fight each other, whenever they get in the ring together, whether it's T.O. and Devin, whether it's T.O. and Shakur, whether it's Shakur and Devin, I think all these kids came up together. They all know each other. They all spent time in the same gym. They've all probably sparred each other over and over before. I know that ain't my man. I know that ain't Coach. Coach, what you got going on, man? What y'all guys got going on? Now, listen, y'all. Listen. On the other platform, if either one of y'all want to come on and chop it up with me right now, I'll send you the link to your inbox. We can chop it up right now. Talk to me, Coach. I know you did your thing. What's going on? Where am I at? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I just want to do some boxing talks today, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go off the cuff today. The show ain't even gotta be. Yes, Shakur is on another level. Yes, he is on another level. You got time to tap in today? You know what I'm saying? Shakur on another level, though. Shakur on another level. You know what I mean? He definitely is. I think he's special. Like I said, when it comes to those fighting, when they fight each other, talking about the TO versus them, anyone, I think all those fights are good competitive fights because I think those kids really know each other. You know what I mean? But like I said, of that whole crop, of the Tanks, of the Devins, of the TOs, I don't even mention Ryan Garcia with them anymore. But of that crop, to me, oh, you do got time? You good? Okay, hey Coach, I'm gonna send you a link to your inbox. I'm gonna send you a link to the inbox. We're gonna go to a whole nother screen, but I'm gonna send the inbox to you right now. My man, Coach. I got Coach. Hold on. Matter of fact, Coach, what's your Facebook page? I'm gonna send it to your Facebook. What's your Facebook page, Coach? What's your Facebook page, Coach? Put your Facebook page. So I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you a Facebook inbox. We're gonna go. What up, Sean? What up, everybody, man? We talking this boxing talks, man. We talking about Shakur right now. We got a whole lot to get into. Right now. Man. We're gonna just go off the cuff today, man. Have some fun on this show. Get it in. You know what I mean? Get some barbershop style debates going on. Let Coach talk his talk. There you go. I'm sending it to you now, Coach. I just sent it to you, Coach. What up with y'all, man? Back again. Like I said, right now we still on the first topic. The first topic I had right now is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson. Matter of fact, he deserved to be talked about this long. That performance was just that good. I don't want to hear nobody talking about. I don't want to hear nobody talking about Jamel, 35 years old, and he old. I don't want to hear none of that. Because what nobody saying none of that before the fight. You know what I mean? Everybody was picking that young boy to lose, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So, get that man his roses. Get that man his roses. You know what I mean? Get that man his roses, his flowers, his garden, whatever. That was a masterful performance. But like I said, I knew from the second I started watching that fight and I saw that first round, I said, this fight is over. This joint over with. This joint over with. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got coming in as soon as he pops in. I got Coach Ron Sims. You know what I mean? I know he was down there in the building putting in work. You know what I mean? So, it's always glad to talk to Coach. And on Saturdays with my man. There you go. There you go. Coach.
Hey, Player Apostle.
What's up, Coach?
How's it going? Everything's great.
What's up with you,
How
Coach?
You doing?
Everything good. I know you was down there. So tell me what you think about. Just tell me how everything went. How you saw everything for Saturday night.
I think it was a great card. Even the non-TV portion of it was pretty good. The fight between Jamel and Shakur went exactly how I thought it would go, except I thought that the corner was throwing the towel rather than the referee stopping. That's the only mishap whereas I came up wrong. I thought that the corner would have enough more care for Jamel in throwing the towel, but the referee threw the towel in.
You know what? I just said that. So because you got some people that was even complaining about the stoppage. They was like, they thought the stoppage was premature. But I said to myself, if Bomac sent that man out there for one more round, I would question him. I mean, if Bomac would have sent him back out there one more time, I was like, nah, you can't.
Yeah. Well, Jamel definitely wasn't going to quit. It's not in the Marines' ethos to quit. That's one thing they say: Marines never quit. So I knew he wasn't going to quit. I had trained him before back in 2008 to 2010. I was coaching him for 2.5 years then, and then 2012 I was helping out with Shakur 2012 through 2016, and I know both of them, and hey, Shakur's on a whole nother level. None of them out there gonna touch Shakur. None of them. I'm telling you, AK Apostle. I know. None of them gonna touch Shakur.
Hey, Coach, don't start that. Hey, Coach, don't start that. Don't start that, Coach.
Hey, I'm telling you the honest to God truth. I'm telling you the honest to God truth. Shakur is on another level, and I'm gonna tell you, there's three of them throughout my time with the amateurs. Three of them that are just different. They just think different. They act differently. Number one was Andre Ward. Okay, nobody's more disciplined than him. None of them is more disciplined than Andre Ward. Not one. Then after Andre Ward, there came this kid by the name of Errol Spence.
You trained Errol too? You trained Errol too?
I was a national coach.
Okay, go ahead.
I was coaching them on the national, taking them to international tournaments. He had another coach that just passed before Derek James took over.
Okay.
This guy by the name of Hernandez out of Dallas, Texas. And but EJ can't do enough. He's the type of guy. I don't care how hard you work him, he can't do enough. You can't give him enough. Different. And then
we're gonna get into that.
Then with Shakur,
we're gonna get into that.
Shakur, hey, this dude hates to lose. You know, he lost when he was younger, but he hates to lose. And I'm gonna tell you a story about Shakur. Shakur he went to Bulgaria for the Youth World Championships. Had 6 fights. He won the tournament, Youth World Championship, and he won Boxer of the tournament. He hops on a plane, goes to New Jersey. The next morning, he hops on a train, and it takes him to a Union Station in Washington, D.C. I pick him up Union Station, take him to go shed a couple of weight, and then he went to go fight in the Golden Gloves. I'm
Wow.
like, I'm like, I said, man, this is a different type of guy. This guy just fought 6 fights in 1 week, won the World Youth Championships.
Mhm.
Hopped on a plane, you know, from overseas all the way back to the United States to New Jersey. Next morning, got on the train, went to Union Station, went to go shed some weight, and then fought in the Golden Gloves. I'm like, I've never seen somebody like that. And
Wow.
and at that point, Shakur's like, whatever you tell him to do, he's gonna do. But his IQ is on a whole nother level, man. A whole nother level. And people think he can hit. That boy got some pop, especially those body shots. You think those body shots are like he's just touching? Man, them body shots are killers. you see, you see the reaction of the when he touched with the body. You can see the reaction of of his opponent. They're not gonna come at him. They kind of like hold up for a second because it's got something on it.
I
But
mean,
Shakur's the man.
be honest with you, I knew the fight was over after the first round. After I watched that first round and I saw the difference in hand speed, and normally when you in the fill out process, when the fighters landing punches and numbers and they going to the body, still making the opponent miss, that's not a good sign for the opponent. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like it was already over.
Well, I think Jamel was he was a little nervous because he sparred him before, but he was a little nervous because I noticed he was a little nervous because he was doing a lot of hand movement, a lot of the hand was he was doing a lot of movement with the hand, and so he was. I can tell he was a little nervous, but I think later on they told him, hey, make it ugly. So he tried to make it ugly, but they don't understand it. Shakur IQ levels at a whole nother level.
Make it ugly. Make it ugly,
Yeah,
coach. Make it ugly,
that's what
coach.
that's what they try to do.
Hey,
They try to
listen.
make, huh?
It looked like to me Bomac was at his wits' end. Bomac knew he listen. You gotta motivate your fighter. You gotta motivate your fighter somehow, some way. But you looking over there, you know, like this ain't gonna go to where we wanted to go. You know what I mean? But you gotta say what you gotta say to your fighter. You can't tell your fighter that. You can't say, fighter, we ain't got no shot. You gotta tell him something. But you could see Bomac's face and be like, dang it.
Yeah, Shakur's on a whole nother level. Shakur, Shakur, his IQ is higher than coaches. You know, some of the coaches that think they're the best. He's over them. That's how sharp this guy is. I'm telling you, this
So
guy
who you
is
want to see him with next? Who you want to see him with next, coach?
wherever he wants. I just read something about Lomachenko. He'll beat Lomachenko. I'm telling you, he'll beat all of them. He would beat every last one of them. And the thing about, you know, somebody told me, somebody sent me a text, oh man, in the weigh-in, they saying that Shakur is scared. I said, come on, man. Scared ain't in his blood, man. This is what he do. He been doing
Right.
this since he was 2 years old. This is like walking to him, you know. And to me, he's the best out there, man. To me, because he's the best out there. I've been around him. I've been around for a long time. Look, I'm gonna tell you, AK Apostle. I've been around the amateur program for a long time. Uh, I wasn't around Roy Jones in '88, but after '88, I've seen a lot of them come through. I've seen Zab Judah is talented. Rashi Warren is talented, super talented. Uh, uh, I've seen a lot of super talent. Uh, um, but I think Shakur is above all of them. That's just what I saw.
All right,
He's
let me
number
say
one.
this.
I'm telling
Out
you.
of the my fault.
No, no.
Out of the younger generation that's out there, I do like him the most. I do. I always was Shakur was always my guy out of all of them. But I'm not going to just say he just going to beat all them other ones just like that. I'm not going to say that because I think them youngest came up together. They kind of know each other, right?
Yeah, but everybody, all of them know that Shakur is the best. Every last one of them know. Oh, you think I'm not joking? Every last one of them know. I'm telling you, they know.
Hey, coach, I never seen you this excited. I ain't never seen you this act up.
No. Hey, I'm just telling you. I know. Hey, he won. He as an amateur, he won Boxer of the Year from AIBA. AIBA is not American friendly.
Right.
AIBA voted him the Boxer of the Year. They're not friendly for America, but he's the Boxer of the Year worldwide. A lot of people don't know things like that. But the
Okay.
boy is bad, man. He's on a whole nother level.
Hey, that's the insight. That's the insight that we looking for. The insight we need to hear, man. Because I know, like you said, you just seen plenty of them come through. Speaking of one of them, you just spoke up. Errol Spence says when he come back, he don't want no tune-up. He said he don't want no tune-up. He want to go straight to a title fight.
And he's capable of doing that. I'm telling you, he's capable. He's got the title already, doesn't he?
No, he talking about he want to fight the other champions.
Oh, he's capable of doing that. I'm telling you, he's capable of doing that. Hey, see, a lot of people. I'm gonna tell you what they underestimate about Errol Spence. Same thing they underestimated about Andre Ward. But the same thing with Shakur. Well, they can't underestimate Shakur about it because Shakur he doesn't get hit really. I mean, you can see that he's not really getting hit, but they underestimated Andre Ward's defense and they underestimate Errol Spence's defense. They have good defense. People, oh, he's getting hit. He may get hit some, but his defense is a little bit different. His defense is in the pocket and blocking. He's not like a slip. And Earl is like he blocks and catches, and then he comes back and distributes his energy or his punches that breaks down his opponents. So a lot of people underestimate EJ's defense. He's got excellent defense and good eyes.
Hold on a second. Hey, Leon, I sent you a link. If you want to tap in, Leon. I sent you a link. Now the question I got to ask you now, since you said all that, if he was to come straight back, right, and fight the winner of Bud versus Porter, which I believe would be Bud.
Say it again, because you kind of ping. You're pinging in and out on me. You were pinging in and out.
I said, if Errol was to come straight back, right, and fight the winner of Porter versus Crawford, which I believe will be Bud, who you going with in that fight?
I like Bud because no, I'm not saying I'm picking Bud. I do like Bud because Bud is Bud's another hard worker, and but I got to go with the big man, the good big man, and EJ is coming down from 152 pounds. You got to remember, coming up from 125, and he's coming up from 125, and EJ is always boxed bigger. I've seen EJ knock out 165-pound number one ranked USA amateurs with 16-ounce gloves. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes, and I'm like, and I walked him and said, "Joe, man, why you do that boy like that?" And he said, "Hey, he was talking a lot of stuff last night." This one thing that every time I see Bud speak on EJ, I'm like, man, please be quiet. EJ is evil, man. He's taking this out inside. Hey, he knows all that in, and he's gonna take it on you in the ring. Talk stuff with you, but he's gonna remember. He's gonna take it. He's gonna take it out of you on the ring. You know, please don't do my thing. He's gonna do all this stuff, and he's gonna bring it out. You building up a case. And I like Bud. I really do like Bud. Bud is sharp, but EJ is a bigger guy. And Bud is strong too. Bud is almost like he's almost like Wilder in like in strength. He's like I'm telling you, he's stronger than what he looks. He's
I
stronger than what he
agree.
looks.
I agree with that. But Wilder?
But no. Wilder got that super strength. Yes, Wilder got man. He's got super strength. You can't believe how strong this guy is. Bud is the same way, but Bud got more boxing, a lot more boxing
We know
skills
that
and
part.
boxing
We know that
knowledge
part.
than
I'm stuck
Wilder.
on that. I'm stuck on that Wilder power thing right there. Come on, man. That's
You
like
don't think
once in a
Wilder
life.
has power?
Wilder has generational power, once in a lifetime power.
No, this is the type of power that Bud has. I'm telling you. You think he's skinny? No, Bud is strong, man. I mean, this
No
dude is like,
doubt. No
I'm
doubt.
telling you, he
No
has that
doubt.
type of strength. He's a lot stronger than what you think he is, or what you. Okay, when you feel it, you're like, oh man, how did this guy get so strong? Where's this
Yeah.
coming from?
I like both of them. I'm a fan of both of them. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of when I hear people going all the way in on Bud, I get upset. But when I hear people going all the way in on EJ, I get upset because I'm like, I don't see what everybody else talking about. I see this. I see both of them as being two top dudes that can get it in, not one better than the other. I like both of them. You know what I mean? That's why I don't subscribe to this one is ducking that one and that one. I don't buy that. You know what I mean? Because I believe both of them are equally capable of doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, and we would love to see it because it'll be good for boxing.
I'm on record saying it's going to happen next year. I'm on record with that. I'm standing with that, holding the flag that fight happens next year. 2022, we get that fight. Might get it in February. You know what I mean? So what you think about Bud and Sean?
Oh, that's gonna be a difficult one because it's gonna be tougher than what people think. Because Sean is something else, man. You got to remember, Sean is coming down from 165. He was a 165 pounder. He boxed people like Daniel Jacobs in Olympic trials. You know,
Alexander Usyk.
Yeah, so Sean and Sean, whatever the corner tell him to do, he's gonna do it 100%. That's what I like about Sean. Whatever the corner tell him to do, he's gonna do it 100%. I don't care what it is. I've worked his corner before. We boxed against England in London, and there was no way he was going to win the bout because the scoring wasn't good. It was biased. So I had told him, I said, hey, there's no way we're going to win this bout. Go out there and do this illegal stuff that he's doing. You go do the same thing. This is the second round. He went out there and hey. And I was like, oh my, I felt so good, man, because his father taught him well. He listens and he does whatever he's told to do. And that's what I like about him. And he's tough, man. He's a tough man.
Leon, man, come on, man. Come in here. Tap the link. You know I've been waiting for you anyway. Come on in here, Leon. Come on in here, Leon. The link is in your inbox right now. Tap that link, man. What's up, Mike 202? What's up, Mike 202? You know what I mean? Well, so where was we at? We was on Sean, but honestly, man, I think Blood's gonna win by a wide margin. I even think Bud might get him out of it. That's my opinion. You know what I mean?
It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be that easy because Sean is tough. Sean is tough, and a lot of people think Sean just mauls. But Sean they come up with some strategies where he'll box and move a little bit, and then he'll attack. So you gotta kind of watch out for Sean. You know, I don't think he's not a big knockout puncher, but he's got a lot of and he can hit you with one punch and change the fight. But it's gonna be interesting. I don't know who's gonna win that one. I think it's gonna be a close one. I think it's gonna be close.
Oh, I got Bud. I got Bud winning. I got Bud winning big. I'm sticking by that. You know what I mean? I know my Wilder. Well, I kind of was on both sides of the fence on the Wilder fight, but that fight didn't go like many of us thought. But still, you know what I mean? He went out on the shield.
Yeah.
He went out on the shield, though. I mean, when he fell down, man, at the end, I was like, oh man. Where you think Wilder should go from here, man? Where you think Wilder should go from here, Coach?
I don't know who Wilder should fight, but I think that Wilder needs. I mean, he got a lot of money now. He don't even have to box if he want to. Uh, but if he is going to box and he wants to be successful, I think that he needs to reassess his team and him. He needs to step back. He needs to step back and not be the one that call the shots. He needs to have somebody that's got some experience and calling the shots and deciding what type of training and things that he needs to be successful. That's my opinion, and I've seen this since the second bout. He needs to step back a little bit because he doesn't have the vast experience of a lot of coaches that may have that experience.
Should he have took the Mayweathers up on their offer? You think he should have took them up on their offer to step in there with him? Yo. Also, for those that's in the comment section, those that's watching, like I said, man, if y'all want to tap in, matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in the comment section. That's what Cotton gonna do. Coach will be back in a second. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section. There go Coach. Yo. You good, Coach?
Yeah, something had happened. I got disconnected.
I got you, Coach.
I don't know. Did you hear my answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, I think he needs to step, not be the chief. Even though he was like a heavyweight champion, he should not be the chief shot caller. I think he needs a little bit more guidance. Even though he's the big man and he's got a lot of money, sometimes you gotta leave. You gotta hire somebody that's gonna call the shots. That's just for your best interest, even if it means throwing in the towel.
I mean, honestly, I agree with everything you said because I think it's clear that him being the "I'm gonna do it my way" type of guy kind of hindered him. Even though he left it all in the ring. Nobody got nothing to be ashamed of. That was a classic fight. He left it all in the ring. But in order to get over the hump and get that W, everything you just said was needed to happen. You know what I mean? And I said, do you think you should have took the Mayweathers up on their offer?
I don't know. I don't know how. I didn't know that Mayweather trained people. I didn't know that.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Sr. offered to train him.
Okay, I really don't know because I haven't seen them train. I just know that I used to be on the team with Floyd, and Floyd he's talented. He's been doing it since he was a little kid as well. But some of the training that I've seen Wilder and him do as far as lifting all that heavy weight, I think that was a downfall to his energy. Whereas he needed training, rather than lifting the heavy weight, thinking about Furry being so heavy. What he should have worked on being able to execute just as fast and just as strong in the last minute of the last round that he would be able to do in the first minute of the first round. That's the type of training that he probably should have executed. One thing I do notice is in the beginning he was doing good by going to the body, and then once he caught him up top and he went down, he lost his train of thought and started just trying to go for the knockout. He should have stuck to what got him to where he was. Also, balance played a very important part in that, and that's one thing a lot of coaches aren't teaching these days. They're not teaching balance and positioning. Wilder put himself in bad position that caused him to not sustain the energy that he had. Also, one last thing is defense. I didn't see no deep from either one of them really. It's not they don't teach everybody. It was totally offensive Fight on both sides. They
Right.
don't teach defense. And I'll tell you, defense wins championships in every sport. If you got good defense, it puts you in a position to score.
I agree with everything you just said. I mean, they definitely was head hunting. It was a fight. It wasn't no boxing going on. It was a straight fight. I ain't gonna lie. When he first came out in that first round shooting them shots to the body, I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you could tell the shots was bothering Furry. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But at the end of the first round, and I seen him go, I said, uh-oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. You still there, coach? You still there, coach? It's too late. Is it too late for Wilder to learn defense? Can't hear you, coach. Coach. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's up, brother?
What's going on?
How are you?
Well, everything good. Can't hear you, coach. I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly, Leon. I can't hear coach.
Okay.
Coach. Let me see. I'm gonna type in there. I've been waiting to get you, buddy. I've been waiting to get you. You know I've been waiting. Been waiting to get you, boy. Let me let coach. We can't hear you.
We agree on some things, though.
What's that? Hey, listen. Let me say this for everybody. Listen. With me, I like it better when we don't agree on everything, because that's when you get the juice. That's when you get the juice. You may throw something at me I ain't ready for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, that was an awesome fight this weekend, though, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I felt bad for the guy after the first round, man.
Yeah, it was over after the first. I'm still trying to let coach know we can't hear him. Coach, say something.
He got it on mute.
Nah, he not muted. I don't know why I can't hear him, though. I don't want to just, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk over him like he ain't there.
Right. You want me to come out and come back in?
Nah, you perfect. You perfect. Yeah, you perfect. It's something going on with his device. Hold on, let me put it up just so he can see it. Now go ahead. What were you saying though?
Well, I wanted to ask Coach about Gary Antoine Russell. See what he thought about Antoine. I hear everybody always talk about this younger generation, and they always fail to mention the creme de creme out of the pack. Mine is Shakur Stevenson, because he is the creme de creme out of the pack, along with Shakur Stevenson. The rest of them guys, they'll tear under the ass if you ask me personally. What you think about that, Coach?
I don't think we still can't hear him. We still don't hear him. You know, I talk about Gary Antoine all the time.
Yeah, you do. But nobody else seems, like they miss it. Man.
Hey, listen. To me, that's the one.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's the one.
Bruce Ennis is a big guy, and he is a 147-pounder, but he moved up there for very good.
You think he moved up to get away with Twan?
Absolutely. You don't want that smoke in the professionals, man. Not right now.
Hold on, coach trying to move around. I'm gonna bring coach on and bring him back in. Let me see if that help out. Let me see if that help out. Coach. Still can't hear him.
He on his phone.
He left out. Antoine and Antonio. All of them.
Yeah,
All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
I can't leave Antonio. Absolutely ain't Antonio. Absolutely. But when they talk about the younger generation, they normally generally speak about the guys that went to the Olympics, you know?
Man, listen. Listen. All right, for those that didn't catch it right, we had a guy on here from New York that's down with Zab, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they was cool with Adrian Broner because we were trying to get Twan and AB together. You know what I'm saying? So we was on the live and AB's trainer GT actually popped in. There go Coach. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now. We got you.
What's pinging?
I don't know. I'm out. Listen. What city you in right now, Coach?
Can you, hey, Bugsy, I can see you.
Yes. I see you well.
Bugsy, you had a question?
Yeah, I want to know what you think about Russell. Gary Antoine Russell.
Say it again.
I would like to know what you think, what's your take on Gary Antoine Russell.
Oh, Antoine Russell. Okay, yeah. As a matter of fact, I mean, man, what can you not say about the Russell brothers? I mean, no. I mean, their father did a stupendous job with his sons. I don't know if you guys remember they got an older brother by the name of Gary Jones. Also, he was a young boy in the Olympic trials in 1996. But all his sons can fight, and even the one I like is I think is the one I really like. He don't box anymore. He hold the mitts for him and stuff.
Yeah,
But he was a beast.
He was
a beast. But Antoine is the youngest.
I used to debate with Big Gary being the best one whenever growing up. Allen is tough, man.
I couldn't quite hear you.
Allen is tough. I agree with you.
Yeah. But Antoine, yeah, you know Antoine, he beats Boots Ennis in the Olympic trials.
Yeah.
To go to the Olympics. I don't know if y'all know that or not.
Definitely.
Oh, we definitely know. Coach.
I can't hear.
You can't hear us now? You muted yourself. You muted.
Yeah, I just muted my mic so that I could see if I can hear you because you're pinging. You keep pinging.
All right, let me do this. I'm gonna turn my mic down. See if that works. Can you hear me better now?
I still you fine. Yep.
Can you hear me fine now, Coach?
I can hear you good now.
All right. So, So, go ahead, Leon. I'm a little off.
I respect your opinion definitely, but I think that you really believe Terrence Crawford is going to beat Errol Spence, man. Deep down in you, you know the truth, man.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I really don't. I don't know, but Coach, I don't.
Man,
I don't, man.
Let me tell you what I think about Errol, man. Errol.
Please. I've been dying to hear this. Please go.
I loved Errol, man. I'm a lot like you. I was an Errol Spence fan, man, and I'm also was a Terrence Crawford fan. But the fact remains is, just up until about maybe 4 or 5 fights ago, Errol displayed a lot of amateur tactics in his fights, man. And his professionalism is not where it should be to be a guy trying to compete with Bud Crawford.
Hold on a second. Something came in. Which one is that? My mic doing that? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. Say what you said now. You say he displayed a lot of amateur tactics.
But there's a lot of amateurish things in the ring. I mean, well, just up until about 4 or 5 fights ago, I noticed that. You know, and also, you know, like I said, I question his professionalism. You know, like, you know, in between fights, you know how he blooms up in his weight. He's not disciplined, man. And I just don't think that he really wants that fight. He knows he can't beat Terrence Crawford.
I can't buy that. I can't buy that. That one I can't see. You see you was good till you said that right there. That's the one part I can't buy.
But you know how Coach said most of them guys, they know they can't deal with Shakur, man. They know it. Everyone up down to Javante, they know that they cannot deal with Shakur Stevenson, man. But they're not going to say it, but they're going to dance all around it. Just like Errol Spencer's been dancing around this fight with Terrence Crawford for the last 2-3 years, man. He don't want it, man.
I think that was more the promotional sides not being able to come together on that more than I can see. Here's the thing: when I see, like, when somebody say somebody don't want to fight somebody or scared of somebody, what I do, I put the two fighters in the ring. What is it about this fighter that will say, okay, like for Valdez, he sees Shakur's hand speed, he sees Shakur's IQ, he sees all of the things. It's like, you know what, I ain't trying to mess with that, but I know I only got to punch his chance.
Right.
But Errol and Terrence are both the complete package. I can't see Terrence looking at Errol and say, nah, I ain't nothing. I mean, he sees something that he can do. Same thing with Errol. Errol is not a Errol is a tactical fighter. You know what I mean? Errol likes to keep everything in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So he's not one, like, the kind of shots that will get him knocked out. He's not gonna run into that. You know what I'm saying? So
I think he's more so like a two-dimensional fighter at best, man. And there's so many different levels and bosses to Crawford. I just can't see him keeping up, man. You know?
All right, come on, Coach. I see you, Coach. Come on, Coach. Come on, Coach.
Hey, you see, you haven't been around EJ. I can tell. Now, I heard you say something about professionalism. I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know if he's out doing stuff that he's not supposed to be doing. But before the EJ that I know, the dude is disciplined. He is totally disciplined. I'm not gonna say he's as disciplined as Andre Ward, but his discipline is up there. So is Shakur. They have something that a lot of these other kids don't have. And I'm telling you, EJ is he seems like a nice guy, but when it comes to getting in that ring, he is nasty, man. He is evil. That's what I see.
So you don't see that same trait in Bud?
Oh yeah, I've been around Bud too. Bud is good. I think Bud, I like Bud. He's good. He's got a strong heart. He can punch. I think that his defense is not up there with EJ or Andre Ward or Shakur. He's right there on the cusp. But I see him making mistakes against EJ that's going to end up giving EJ the edge. That's just what I see.
Okay.
Hey, come on, man. We listen. I just want the fight to happen. I'm on record. Everybody feel free to come shellac me. I'm on record saying the fight is going to happen next year, 2022. I'm on record. You know what I mean? It's got to happen. But I'm going to say this, Leon. I'm going to say this to everybody, and I stand on this. If he resigns with Top Rank after this next fight, don't bring this fight up to me no more.
Yeah, well, I ought to be honest with you, man. I wouldn't be mad at him because if you look at the facts, he's making more to these guys, man. He's making more of these guys in these fights with Top Rank, man. Minus the pay-per-view with that Errol Spence getting with his pay-per-view fights. I'm not talking about the pay-per-view. I'm talking about the purses. If you look at Bud's purses for his last 4 fights and Spence's purses for his last 4 fights, Bud's making more money than them guys, man.
All right, let me break down something to you. Because a lot of people don't know this, right? On the flip side, when it comes to those guys on the PBC side, why they so loyal to Al and the things they do, what they do is he shows them how to make money outside of the normal spectrum of boxing. Listen. Like Deontay Wilder, right? Deontay Wilder had a side deal every time he fought Fury where he made like 5, 10, $15 million off that side deal before he even touched the ring. They all do. See, that's so when people always like, well, they making more money. No, you're not, because you don't know what these dudes is doing with like when Floyd came in the ring against Logan Paul, and he got like $30 million just to wear these patches on the shorts. That stuff is real.
I don't think that just really. That's just management, man. I'm sure that anybody has access. Like, for example, if Bomac is managing Terrence Crawford, he's his manager. Crawford champion. He could go solicit his services to any Budweiser to be on the truck. I mean, that's I don't give him any credence for that, man. I'll be honest with you. Anybody could do that. I mean,
but they making money doing it. But go ahead.
I think personally, these guys, Alex Spoon, he handles their money because they'll mismanage their money trying to run behind Floyd and do Floyd Mayweather's show. You know, I think that Al manages the money for him, and he kind of spoon feeds them. You know, like help them get in their homes and things, cause that nation, and so they don't, go broke. That's the thing that I think that Al offers these guys outside of him just trying to monopolize the game. I'm not a fan of PBC. I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
I know that much. But what's your real reason why you don't like them, though? I mean, other than that.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a monopoly, and I feel like this is the reason why we haven't seen fights like Spence and Crawford. Because if it was the older days, man, these guys would be held to a different standard, man. Like, he's actually ducking Terrence Crawford, man.
I don't believe that, man. You can't tell me that one, man. You can't. All right, listen. I'm gonna tell you like this. All right, let's look at this, right? All right, now let's look at the zone for 1 minute, right? Now the zone had Devin Haney, Boo Boo Andre,
right,
and Tevin Farmer, right? Between the three of them, the only notable fight they got is Jojo Diaz and the Jorge Denores fight that Devin Haney fought, and that ain't got nothing to do with the PBC.
Yeah, well, if PBC is signing all the opponents, the competition,
they got his tank.
We talking about you say two different weight classes. You said 168. You said
okay. Now at Boo Boo, right? The only person they got is Charlo. Everybody else is on the zone.
Everybody's on the zone. You mean as far as Canelo and I understand what you're saying.
Canelo, Triple G, Jaime Muguia, all of them are all on the zone. The only person that wasn't is Charlo.
Yeah, that's a valid point. But Charlo's the fight that everybody really want to see. These guys,
I get that, but see, I think the biggest problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the biggest problem with all of this situation is this. I think when it come down to these type of fights, the Eddie Hearns, even Bob Earn, when they come to making those fights, they be shucking and jiving with Al. And Al be like, you know what? I'm not doing that. If y'all want to do that, I'm gonna stay over here. We'll do our own thing till y'all ready to come play.
Yeah, see, that hardball is messing the game up, man.
Exactly.
They're not considering the fans. I don't think. I don't think they're fans, man, because that fight should have been made. Now at this point, Terrence Crawford, he's 2 years. He's out of his prime. He's still Terrence Crawford, but I think Errol's trying to wait for him to get old. Personally,
man, listen, I don't. I think. Listen, I think they wanted to get Bud in the right situation. Now, after this fight with Sean, he get to call his own shots. He ain't got to sign with Bob. He ain't got to sign with Al. He can run an independent deal. There's no now. Listen, you got my word. If that fight don't happen next year, then we'll send a chicken soup to Errol personally.
Right, man. Listen, so I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think that a lot of people don't really want to say it. Terrence being himself, being humble as guy he is, but he's gonna dog walk Sean Porter, man.
I think he's gonna punish Sean. I agree. I agree.
I'm knocking out all that. And another thing, people over something, boy, he came down from this way. He can't. No, that's hard. Put them 8 ounces on, man. You should put them gloves on, man. Getting that ring, man. All that's out the window, man. It don't matter what weight you came down. You can look at the fight this weekend. The dude Fanon said it best, man. This guy was weight drained, man. It was Jamal Hearn.
You thought he was weight drained?
Yeah, he got like a skeleton on the scale, man. Man, this guy not guy's not 130 pounds, man. This guy's 135, 140, at best. And this guy drank weight, like Shakur said, to come down to beat these guys, man. And it backfired on him. He couldn't keep up with that little guy, man. And Shakur even looked like the bigger guy that night. But I think that it's a lot of good fights to be made, and I think that PBC is holding up the progress, man.
We only talking about one fight now, though. Look at everything we got, though. Look at everything we got this year.
Okay.
Look at everything we got now.
Top rank, though.
What's top rank?
Most of the good fights this year were mostly top ranked fights.
Sean is PBC.
Okay, well, Sean and okay, so they getting together for the Crawford Porter fight, and they got
we just had Wilder Fury 3.
Okay, so so these are the things we can get when Al stops, the hard ball tactics.
Canelo about to fight Caleb Plant on PBC.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with him leaving his own, though. For some reason, they blackballing my guy over at the zone, man. They don't like
who?
Him. They're trying to freeze him out, man.
But see, remember this now. Think about this. In the Canelo situation, Canelo's independent.
Now,
so the only way for that fight to go through on PBC is Canelo wanted it to go through that way. Because Canelo calls the shots.
Right.
So Canelo wanted to be on PBC. That's the only way it can happen.
So let me ask you this. Do you think Canelo's still juicing?
Of course.
Me too.
Of course. He can do whatever he want, man. He the face of the sport. I mean, when they just let that boy Oscar Valdez fight a fight after he failed the drug test.
Yeah, that was upsetting, man. To see,
when you fail a drug test, not only the A sample, the B sample, and they still allow you to fight.
Very disappointing, man. That the sport allowed that to happen. The WBC, and top ranking itself. That was very disappointing to see. But these guys, Victor Conte said it himself. He said, "Man, these guys, they have it set up to where they cycle off, and they know that once they get their date, they know how much time they have before they have to get on, do their tests and everything. So I think that he has it down to a science at this point. I think that these guys over there, Canelo, they juicing all them guys. Man.
Oh yeah, no question, no question, no question. Now all of a sudden. You bringing people eye sockets out and all that other kind of stuff.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man. 168 pounders at that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You didn't do that though. You didn't do that to Austin Trump. You didn't do that to Earth Nanny Law. You didn't do that to Cotto. But you gonna go to them bigger boys and break their eyes out. No, come on.
Right. That's crazy, right?
Knock it off, man.
I think Plant got his number though, man. I'm not gonna go as far as Andre Ward and say guarantee a knockout. But I think Plant is going to get him in a unanimous 12-round decision.
I think Plant can make. I'm gonna say this. I think Plant can outbox him and do enough to win the fight, but they'll still take it from him.
Yeah,
he's the face of boxing, bro. He's the face of the sport, bro. When you got people in his stable that can fail drug tests and still fight, they're not taking that fight from him.
Right.
Them scorecards filled out now.
Yeah. Dude, them
scorecards filled out now, man. They filled them scorecards out last week, bro.
Yeah,
they gonna pull them Jones out the safe. Yeah, you not that one. No. Put that back. Give me that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, though? What you think about Jojo and Devin Haney?
That's a good fight. Jojo's a tough guy, man. He took my people's Gary, man, to the brink, man. Like I ain't gonna say to the brink, but he fought Gary. I would say, he fought Gary the best. I think, I think that he gave Gary the most run for his money, man. Since Gary's been a professional, I think. And not even the Lomachenko fight. I think that Gary did better than Lomachenko. he definitely beat Jojo Diaz, but what I'm saying is just the it was a tougher fight.
Yeah. He'll tell you. He said Jojo was hard. Jojo was hard. Mm-hmm. He'll tell you that. I just want to see. I want to see how Devin looked after that last fight when he got hurt.
Yeah. And
then I want to see how how he really how he does with Jojo. That's gonna tell us a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna tell us a lot. Then we got
Jojo's not no walk in the park, man.
No. I like that fight. I mean, it's a good test. It's a good test. I mean, you got some people. I don't have nothing against Devin Haney, but I'm just not sold on the whole. Everybody in the world scared of him stuff. I'm not sold.
Yeah, no, definitely not that. But he is avoided. He's very much avoided.
Now listen, Brian Garcia definitely avoided him.
Yeah,
he definitely danced away. Fortuna and all them guys. Go ahead.
They say Brian Norman got some work in this weekend with Terrence Crawford. Man, they say he's gonna be out at that camp. I hope that's a good look, man. I'm looking forward to seeing this guy Brian Norman, man.
I want to see more from him.
Yeah.
I've definitely been hearing his name a lot. I definitely want to see more of him. You know what I mean? He's I think he sparred Tank before.
Yeah. That's what got him his claim to fame thus far. You know,
Listen,
sparred Tank did well, but you know, sparring and a fight is two different things, man.
Clearly, because we saw that with Shakur and Jamel this weekend.
Right. I think Jamel actually probably thought he could keep up.
Man, like I said, once I saw that first round, I was like, this fight over.
Yeah.
This fight over. I did not say, I said, this man is not going to make it. You know what I mean?
It was bad, man. I'm talking about, man, it was Wardy. It was Mayweather Gotti bad, man. You know what I'm saying?
I saw when you posted that. I saw when he posted that.
That was like, man, this boy's special, man. This dude's super special to me, man.
I like him a lot. I like him a lot. Go ahead.
I wish they give him a nickname, man.
I mean, see, what he got to work on now is he got to find a way to make himself more likable and noticeable to the public. And once he does that, because you got to do one or two things. You either got to make them love you or make them hate you.
Yeah, you gonna have to sell out, or you gonna have to. I mean, like Andre,
or they gonna have to hate you.
Yeah, Floyd sold out. When I say sold out, I'm talking about, you know, he went the money route. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. You know, like he did what he had to do to make people hate him, and he, you know, he did his part. But I don't think that that's his character though. Like, even his whole antics with this fight with Jamal.
Yeah,
that wasn't really him.
That wasn't him.
That wasn't him. And when he came to apologize after the fight, that was the Shakur Stevenson. You know that.
Yeah, that wasn't him. Yeah, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. Yeah, that definitely wasn't for him.
Did you see Jamal's wife though? She was heated, man.
What? Hey, what? Hey, Shorty! Man. She was not with it, Slim. Nah. She was not having none of that. He was like, "I know you mad at me," but see, you know what that party was. She probably was like, "Look, man, you done been around us. You done been around the fam.
Yeah,
I know it's a fight,
right?
You know, man. But come on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how he dealt with that. He out eating with his family. He walk in talking about. I wouldn't have been able to tolerate that for that long, man. Personally, I'd have said, "Man, if you don't sit your little butt down somewhere, shorty."
Yeah, so I think that was more like that was her. Was like, you know, you went too far.
Yeah.
you know you went too far.
My screenshot a picture of Terrence Crawford sitting in the audience, man. He was just like, they knew what was gonna happen, man.
Yes.
Everybody knew what was going to happen.
Yes. I mean, listen, I think deep down they was tight that they even had, like I said, I wish they could have got the other fights first. I don't know why they had to fight each other, but that's the route they had to go. But yeah, they knew the whole time that this was not gonna go good for Jamel.
And let me ask you this: what do you make of Andre Ward just relinquishing his management to Shakur Stevenson? What do you make of that?
What?
Yeah, you know he doesn't manage him anymore, right?
Oh wow. Well, I think it was like my fault. But ain't he with Jay Prince though?
Yeah, he was with Jay Prince. Andre Ward was his co-manager with Jay Prince.
Okay, so Jay must have slid him out.
Yeah, well, I think actually that he said he put out a statement saying that he was focusing on some other things, but I just don't understand why he did that. Why he separated himself from that great prospect like that, man.
You never know. To be honest with you, man, like a lot of times when it comes to business, the behind the scenes, man, be different, man. Right. You know what I mean? Like we all can get on the camera and do this, that, and the third and put on the persona, but behind the scenes, it be a lot going on, man. You know what I mean? So you never know, man. You know what I mean? Like especially when the business get personal.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know that firsthand, man. You know what I mean? So I mean, when it comes to business, like you just gotta if you know one day they decide to talk about it, you'll find out, but you never know, bro.
What do you think about our young guy, prospect from here now that's signed with Floyd? What you think about
Jaleel?
Yeah, Jaleel.
Yeah, I went to I was at his He had a media day last Friday. I went
yeah.
and checked him out, man. I like him. I like him a lot, man. I just want to see more from him, man, and just just watch him as he grows. You know what I mean? Like the hardest part when you with all our young fighters out here, because DC, the DMV got a nice little crop youngsters out here, man. Like we really got a real nice little stable. You know what I mean? So I just hope they just stay grounded, man, and they all just stay working on that, whatever. And we just got to keep these knuckleheads in the streets away from them, man.
Right. What weight does he fight?
I think he's I think he's like 140, 147, something like that.
Oh wow.
Let me double check. Because he fights this weekend.
Yeah, I think it's 140 if I'm not mistaken.
I know he's close to Twan or somewhere around Twan.
Yeah, because they used to work together. He used to be over at the gym with them.
Yeah, they sparred each other.
Mm-hmm.
They sparred each other. So I'm definitely let me double check that though, because I know him and let me see where he at. Yeah, he's a welterweight. I thought so.
Wow. So he hit him with Drawn Ennis.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, he's a welterweight. So you know what I'm saying? I like him a lot. I just like I say, he only had like one fight. I just want to see him learn, watch him grow, man. Listen, for everybody in the area, while y'all see these young fighters coming up, man.
Support them.
Yeah, support them. Ride with them. You better catch the wave now.
Yeah.
You better catch the wave now. See, this is the thing. Don't wait till he up there doing it and then be like, hey, and then be like, son, he current it. No, you wasn't there in the beginning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Support these youngsters while they need it, bro, for real. Because so what happens is they jump up and go to other cities.
Antoine Russell, man. I can't say enough about it, man. I love them like my little cousins, man. All them dudes, man. I come up with them dudes. Their fathers should train me. But they like my little cousins, man. But so I love all of them just the same. I'm not bad, but I'm just saying, man. I done went through phases with all of them. Like when they was younger, I used to be telling Big Girl, man, listen, Allen, man. I love little girl. I love Allen the one. And then I go through the phase, always Girl was always special. But right now, man, I'm just, man, Antoine, man, good gracious, man.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the one.
I'm telling you.
That's the one.
That's why don't nobody never say his name.
He's the one.
Yeah,
he is the one. He's the one. Hey, bro, I saw it. I'm gonna tell you something. Gary Jr. was the one that made me look at him different. Like this, for some odd reason, it just clicked to me. Sometimes you see something and just come on going. And then one time I was like, what the word I've been looking at?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a story one time. So, I got a lot of little nephews, through the area, man. So, a lot of them, they know I used to fight, so they, I used to be training them and whatnot. And a lot of them, they smoke their little weed, they think they can fight, and they be say, man, they talk about the Russells. I said, man, that's like my family, man. Don't talk about them because I take you up to the gym. Right. So I take my nephews up to the gym one day, man. And one of my nephews, man, he was like, he kept saying he could do the girl, he could do the, to one of the little brothers and this, that, and four. So I told Big Girl. And, I went to the gym, I pulled Big Girl to the side. I said, Big Girl, man, I got these guys, man. They think it's sweet. Antoine was asleep, man. He was still in house. He was in probably middle school at the time, man. He was asleep, man. They said, go get Antoine. He was in the van asleep, I think. Boy, Antoine in the gym, man. Antoine woke up. Man, Antoine got in the ring, man, out of his sleep and beat the brakes off of like 4 little dudes that thought they could fight, man. I mean, just crushed them, man. Broke their spirits, man.
He was like, all right, that's what y'all want?
Yeah. He's a different type of animal, man. I'm going to be honest with
you. Yeah, I seen it, man. Listen, he's special. That's why when I was on here going back and forth with Zab boys, man, I was like, look, man, we listen out here. Ain't nobody running from nothing. No. We want all the smoke.
All the smoke.
The smoke, man. But you should see these dudes. Like they be putting different dudes on the lives, man. And every time they bring up Twan name, the dude got like it was another fighter, Hitchinson, something like that. And they asked, yeah.
He don't want that smoke.
He said it. Because he was like, well, why would I fight him right now? What you mean? Why would you fight him right now?
Right. I be seeing this guy, man, around all the fighters. Like, he be 1 minute he in the ring with Javante, the next minute he's with, they all come up together. So, I'm just
Right.
waiting. I'm waiting to see what he really does,
Right.
You
Right.
know,
I mean, I wish everybody the best. I just want my boys to get their opportunity, man. That's
definitely.
all I want. You know what I mean? Whatever happened with that opportunity, we just get it, but they deserve it.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I mean?
man,
So,
we don't talk about Lil Gary enough, though, man.
oh, that's my guy.
Lil Gary, man, like
My guy. I had him on here.
Guys, I wish he would move up to 130 so we could talk more about him because there's not really a lot going on at 126 that people really, you know what I'm saying? If he moves up to, well, I don't know this new guy that just won, but he's moving up to 130, they say. I want Gary to move up and get in that action. I'd like to see him fight the little dude out New York, Chris Cobra.
You know what? I gotta get over there and talk to them because somebody brought that up today. Chris Cobra. Somebody put an article in the box in the DC group said something about Chris Cobra said he was working on a fight with Gary.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, and like I said, I done seen many lives and many interviews with Lil B Hop. I ain't never heard him say that, but somebody said that's out there. I'm gonna find out.
They normally stay clear Gary out their mouth, man. They don't know people don't say his name too much, man. Yeah, but that would be a good fight, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want these guys to get in the ring with him so that he can show them how great he really is, man.
Exactly. I know Gary got a fight. I know Gary Jr. got a fight coming up soon, and so do Antonio.
Okay.
I don't remember if Twan's fight is signed. I know who Twan's next opponent is.
Oh yeah.
I can't put it out there.
Okay, all right.
But I seen it. The one that what's the one that hold the missing again name?
Allen.
He had the I was in there with him. He had the fighter on his phone, so I seen who it was.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I talked to them. I'm close to him too. I called Big Gary, Little Gary. I talked to him.
Oh yeah, so yeah. I mean, yeah. Alan will tell you. He'll show you who it is. Alan show you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll show you. Yeah. I don't want to put nothing out there without them saying it's cool. You know what I mean?
Right. Man, we need a good heavyweight man from the area though, man. We can't seem like we can find one to catch on, man.
Man, because most of them probably playing basketball or another sport. It's hard to get them heavyweights now, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, if you could get one and actually teach them the fundamentals, that division is not that hard to conquer. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. Deontay is a prime example that you need more than just power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a prime example because the Bama's power is like
that's out of this world, man.
It's life changing.
Yeah.
Man, he hit that man so hard. The fat in his body rose.
I don't know why he didn't keep going to the body, man. If he would have just went to the body at least 4 rounds, man, I think it would have changed the outcome of the fight.
He was gassing out. He was throwing them too hard. And if he knew how to feint, right?
Yeah.
Because only thing he knew how, once he was shooting them body shots, all he had to do was fake like he was going to the body and bring that thing to the top. And the shot he was looking for with it. But it was either body or head. He couldn't do both.
Man, you know that was a long count too, man.
I agree.
That was a long count.
I
man.
agree.
He got robbed 2 of them 3 fights, man. Deontay robbed 1, man.
You can make a valid argument with that.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody gonna let us get away with that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Slim, they go look. We put that out there. They could be on us like a nest of bees.
Yeah, Andre Ward mentioned it though. He mentioned the fact that
exactly. And see that's
surprised. Did you hear him say something like that about the top ranked fighter, man?
Yeah, he came straight out. He said, "Man, what's up with that count?"
Yeah, he's normally a politically right company guy.
Yeah, as a fighter, that was my dude though.
That
was my guy as a fighter. And I don't care for none of the commentating with him and Timmy Bradley.
Horrible, man. Especially Bradley, man.
My God. I mean, what fight was he watching Saturday night?
Right.
What fight are you watching, man? Like it was one round. It was like that was a great round by Jamel Herring. What?
Yes, man. I don't know. Listen, I don't heard like so many people say that Jamal Herring won a round. I mean,
where
he win?
Where?
Hey, I don't understand people. I don't know what these guys be looking at, man.
Cause people be getting confused with fighters be doing. Like Shakur came out in the first part of the round, right? He lit him up. He lit him up. I mean, he landed punches. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, man, head snapping, neck chopping, everything, right? So finally, he like, all right, I'm gonna let up to see what he got left. So everybody thinking that Jamal is putting in work, but he's not. Shakur just literally just like, all right.
Yeah, Jamal was surviving, man.
Yeah, like that one time he hit that Bama with like boom, boom, boom. Then he smiled at him like,
yeah,
I'm trying to let you live.
Man, at one time, like Jamal was trying to grab the ref and put him like he tried to grab the rope before he got knocked out. He was like reaching for the ropes or something. Like he was looking for a way out, man.
Yeah, he was done.
He was looking for a way out.
Like I said, if Bo Mac would have sent that man back out there, I'd have been looking at Bo Mac sideways. You better not send that man back out there. Yeah. That man, he got a nasty cut. He can't see. This boy is landing punches in. It's enough. It's enough.
Horrible, man. It was horrible, bro.
You know it's bad when your wife don't even want to come ringside and watch the fight.
Yeah, man. How about that? Yeah, that was horrible. But she knew it was gonna happen too.
Exactly. She didn't even come out there.
The writing was on the wall, man. Like everybody knew, man. Terrence had a little smirk on his face. I was like, man, listen, if Jamal Herring said that in the fight that he lost, he felt his corner, like, you know, like they went on the same sheet of music, he definitely felt that same feeling this weekend. He went back to his corner. He knew that they didn't believe in him no more after that first round. And it was in his eyes. You see it in his eyes. It was like Bo Mac was saying stuff to him. He had that look like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, look, man. When I seen Bo Mac literally like, you gotta force him to fight, it's over.
Right. That's so discouraging, man. I don't know how you come back from this. Let me be honest with you. Like, who was he gonna fight?
But you got well, he'll find somebody.
Yeah, but the jury's out, man. Like, I mean, everybody, he's gonna get the brakes beat off of him next time.
Name but one Shakur. He ain't fighting Shakur again.
Yeah, but I mean, I just got him being gunshot, man.
Well, listen, just like what Deontay Wilder and everybody else, of course they're gonna be raising their hand. I fight him. I fight all the people that wouldn't fight him. Oh, of course they're gonna come out in droves. He just gotta be ready.
Yeah,
yeah, they signing up. Oh, I fight him.
He sounded like he was talking retirement though.
Who
in the post fight, Jamal?
I think he'll probably come back for like a fight so people can see him go off in a better light. You know what I mean?
Right.
In a better light. You don't want. I don't know if you want to end your career like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, he said he's retiring though, man.
Like one night that was. I was supposed to go to this fight, but I'm so glad I wasn't there. But that like Lamont Peterson last fight that was here at the MGM.
Oh,
hey, bro. I'm so listen.
What are you telling me? I almost had tears in my eyes, man.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Listen.
I almost had tears in my eyes, man. He beat the life out of that boy, man. It was bad, man. Bird should have been that talent, man.
Listen.
Bird should have that talent, man.
I called my partner that morning, right? He's like, man, you think about going down there? I said, yeah, I'm thinking about going down there. And then he said, right before he got on the phone, he was like, man, I don't know if I want to go because I don't want to see him lose, right? So I said, you think he's gonna lose this fight? You think he's gonna lose the minutes? So look, right? So then I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay home. So I'm watching the fight at home. I'm sitting down and I'm like, okay, he boxing. Then all of a sudden I kept seeing he keeps landing that one shot.
Yeah, man.
And it was like Lamar would be doing it, then be like a boom. And I'm like,
yeah, he was knocking them all across the ring, man.
So no. So I'm sitting up. I'm like, this could get interesting. So I text my partner. I said, look, bro, I don't know what's going on, but this thing might get shaky. Yeah. And then round after round, it got shaky. I said, why is he not stopping?
He wasn't answering the right hand, man. Same. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I watched the fight. Ali grandson. He got the knockout on Saturday, but he was not doing anything to stop that right hand that boy was throwing. If that boy had any ounce of boxing knowledge in his corner and he kept throwing that right hand, he probably would have knocked Ali grandson out, man.
Yeah, he not gonna be. I don't see the. I don't see the promise in him. Like
the Holyfield son, though. Good gracious, I see it in him, man.
Yeah, but yeah, Ali grandson. I don't see him being.
What weight is that he fight?
I think he like 140, something like that.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I don't see him going on to. I don't want to wish nothing bad on the kid. I just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's rough out there, man. You know, like you got guys out there like Terrence Crawford, and when he leave, man, you gonna have to deal with Boots Ennis, man.
you like Boots? You like Boots?
Man, I love Boots, man. I love Boots, but you know, I'm biased on a lot of things. I'm gonna be honest with you because, like, you know, the Russells, you know, like even with when little girl and Terrence was going at, I was like, damn, G, you leave that alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's like my family, but you know, I love Terrence Crawford, man, as a fighter too. You know what I'm saying? But I love them like my family. But I just, you know, like, yeah, I just don't think that Boots Ennis is ready for this era of welterweights. Probably the next tier after that. Like he could probably be Sean Porter. Definitely, he could be Sean Porter. I think.
I want to fight Keith.
I don't think not right now. Nah, Keith will get it.
We're gonna revisit that. We're gonna revisit that. We're gonna revisit that, brother.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think Keith will get him, but I think he will be Errol.
Who'll be Errol? Who'll be Errol?
Boots Ennis would whoop Errol bad.
Man,
he would whoop Errol bad.
Hey man, listen, man. I don't know what this man did to you. Man, come on, man. Stop doing my man like that. Stop doing my man like that. Stop doing my man like that, man.
I like the truth, man, but I gotta be honest with you, man. I mean, I just don't think. I know Styles make fights, and
man, stop doing my man like that, man. My man, come on, man. Come on, man.
He barely beat Sean Porter, man.
That's different though. They came up together. Them boys been around each other their whole life, man. That's different.
Man, Terrence Crawford is going to expose this boy, man, so bad. He going to knock him out.
Knock who out?
Oh, he's getting knocked out.
Who getting knocked out?
Errol Spence is getting knocked out when he fight Terrence Crawford.
Come on, Leon. Come on. Let me tell y'all something. I stand on this too. We can revisit all this. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, we got receipts now. We got receipts now. We got receipts now. So look, right? Nobody at 147 stops Errol Spence. I ain't saying he can't be beat, but you're not stopping Errol. No. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stopping him, knock him out. My man don't leave himself open like that.
Man, listen, man. Did you see Errol Spence almost get knocked out like when he fought the dude? I'm going to say almost got knocked out. He got clipped almost.
How long ago was that?
It was a long time ago.
Exactly. Yeah, man. I don't know. Terrence been clipped since then.
Yeah, but my point is, like, he hasn't really been in that with that level of competition for nobody to really touch him like that. When he fought Sean Porter, he got touched.
Crushed Danny.
He crushed Danny, man. That was depressing.
He crushed Danny.
Time, man. I'm be honest with you.
He crushed Danny.
Yo. I don't know who Danny gonna beat. Now that'll be a good fight for Boots. Good fight for Boots.
Man, Danny not fighting no Boots. You see, Danny got a body there. Danny ain't fighting Boots. Plus they boys. They from the same. They from the same clique.
But they'll hit a fight for Boots though. That's the level. That's where I see that at right now for Boots. I don't see him getting past, like the Terrence Crawfords and right now.
I ain't realize that boy was that big though. Ali grandson 6 feet.
Is he?
Yeah, 6 foot. He's 6 foot.
Right,
he middleweight.
Oh, middleweight. Oh yeah, he definitely, man.
He up there with Jamel and them.
Well, man, he gotta get some pop, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Pop in that. Yeah, man. What's the name about the guy Williams?
Which one?
From Philly.
The one that just lost, or whatever.
The one that just lost, the one that be hurt. Man, he washed product now, ain't he?
Who Hearn? Heard or
No, not Heard. I mean, that remains to be seen with Heard. I gotta see him fight again. He was looking a little washed last time he fought him. Be honest, he wasn't looking like.
I'm still in my mind right now. I'm trying to figure out how in the world did he let J-Rock beat him?
Yeah, man. Who you telling, man?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
How did that happen, man?
Now, how did he beat him? Look so great beating him, and then go get punished like that, man.
I mean, got Banana killed him.
Man. Yeah, I think that took a lot out of her, man. Just like I think that fight with Banana took a lot out of him. I don't think either one of them ever gonna be the same.
How did J-Rock do that though? Like J-Rock ain't want to fight since. He want to fight since.
he was home, man. I'm gonna tell you that's the curse of a lot of fighters here that where we from, man. He was home, he was comfortable, he was celebrating. Redskins, there, he was too much, man. He just, I don't know, he lost focus, man.
I
I
agree.
to beat that guy. I was hoping he beat that guy, man.
I mean, listen, because all roads led to Jamel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Jamel was here that night. Jamel was here.
Mm-hmm. He can't even mention him right now.
Oh, no. He called Jamel out, but then on the Logan Paul undercard. But I'm gonna give him a pass for the Logan Paul undercard because he was still dealing with the loss of his pops. I'm gonna give you a pass for that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a pass for that one. But I don't want to see him fight Jamel now.
Nah, not at all. I don't want to see him get stopped. Because that's what will happen, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to see him fight Jamel now.
Jamel that boy Brian, man. Yeah, he need to worry about Brian, man. That was a close fight, man. I don't think he beat him, to be honest with you.
No, they called it a draw. I agree with the draw.
Yeah, and he definitely too. He don't want that second fight. These dudes, I be wanting to like these dudes, man. But when they talk about Deontay, I ain't gonna say the other brother, Jamal. I'm talking about Jamel. Jamel won 454, right? Yeah, I want to like him, man, but he just keep blowing me when he talk reckless about Deontay Wilder, man.
Okay. Let me tell you what happened. See, all of these dudes, they all want to say they not, but they all these fighters got a little diva in them. They all do. They all do. They say they not, but they sensitive. So Deontay Wilder, it was a fight. I forgot who Jamel was fighting, and whoever the other fighter was, Deontay Wilder was like encouraging them, like there for them, and he got tight behind that.
Oh yeah.
Like you know what I mean? That's what we really here for.
Okay.
That's what we really here for.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Wilder said something about him because during the Fury fight, I think they seen him kicking it with Fury too. So Wilder didn't like that either. So they just been going back and forth over that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because all them dudes been around each other. They was all hanging with the same camp, same entourage. You see them in video together, chilling and all that. But yeah, they just got tight over the silliest stuff. You know what I mean?
Have you heard about Gervonta Davis? He made a tweet or something about Floyd picking sides. You see about that?
And Rollie?
Yeah.
You knew that was coming. Everybody knew that was coming. Who didn't see that coming? We knew that was coming.
Yeah, Gervonta and they have a really peculiar relationship, man. Don't you think?
I mean,
him and Floyd,
it's always going to be that way. You know what I mean?
Man, I think Floyd be hating on his own fighter. I'm gonna be honest with you. Man.
I don't think so, man. I just think he's a control freak.
He's definitely that. But I don't think Floyd wants to see nobody be 50-0.
That's a long way away, bro. Yeah, that's a long way away.
Yeah, that's a lot of fights, man, for the young boy, man.
But think about this though. A lot of people ask, like, why would he put Rollie in there with Tank? I said, look at it this way. Rollie didn't look good in his last couple fights, right? Mm-hmm. So I guess he figured, mine will give Rollie a big payday, a pay-per-view thing before somebody else go ahead and knock him off. This is my way of putting some money in his pocket.
True. That's a good analogy. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah. But what if Rollie stop him though?
Stop Tank?
Man, Rollie, you don't think Rollie can punch, man?
Yeah, Rollie can crack. Rollie can crack.
Tank get hit a lot, man.
I want to see this one. Like I told everybody, I ain't mad at this fight. This fight, I don't mind. I'm gonna fry the chicken for this joint. I think somebody gonna sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody gonna sleep.
Rounds, man.
But you said 6?
It's not going past 6.
I mean, I agree. Somebody gonna sleep.
Rollie fight like you off the bus, man, off the school bus, man.
Man, Rollie is awkward and just wild.
And you can't train for that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you're training to slip punches, you're not training to slip that unorthodox stuff, man. You might hit him with a man. Listen, I'm just trying to tell you, man. He's going to get touched. And
the question is this: what happens? This now? Here's a scenario. What if he hit Rollie and Rollie don't go down?
Right, how about that? Because Rollie's a big boy, man.
What if he hit Rollie? He don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like I told everybody, the reason why I wanted the AB fight, because the fight I want It's Gary Antoine and Tank.
Me too. But then we're not gonna get that, man. He gonna beat the brakes off Tank, man. Hey, man, listen. Then Tank know it, man. I like Tank, man. Don't get me wrong. But he cannot do nothing with a little girl. He gonna get his head boxed off. He gonna get tired. I think Antoine will stop him, man.
Let's get it.
I think Antoine.
We need somebody. We need somebody to get in the ring with Twan. We need somebody. Regis. We need somebody.
Yeah,
but all them dudes like that. When now that I see the dude, what's his name, Montana Love, just signed with the Zone. He not fighting Twan. He not
Montana
fighting.
Love. Who Montana Love from Philly?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't know he was 140.
Yeah. All of them up there. Okay. What's the name? He had 140. Fernando Vargas' son up there. It's a rack of people at 140. Yeah. That's so Alabama's in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Devin gonna take his time moving up.
Yeah. But he not gonna fight. Montana Love ain't fighting. After that last fight on that Jake Paul undercard, after he that last, he not fighting no Antoine. Not he better not.
No, that was man. That was woo. I haven't seen nothing like that, man. That was the most impressive fight of these younger generations up until last Saturday, man. None of these young guys have put on the performance like Antoine did until Saturday on that level.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There have been some good performances. Devin had some good fights. You know, Tiafimo had some good wins. You know, the one when he won the championship, that was a good fight. I never really thought much of that guy either. They knocked out.
Oh, Coleman?
Yeah, I never thought much of Coleman.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a gatekeeper from here on out, man.
He fighting Loma next.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, but everybody, boxing fan, listen. Everybody relax. We got a nice little slate. Fry your chicken. We'll revisit some of this other stuff in 2022. But we got a nice little slate coming up. But yeah, I'm gonna keep. We're gonna stay. Look, we got receipts there.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, man. 2021 gonna walk with a bang, man.
Hold on 1 second. Let me end this live real quick, and then just hold tight with me 1 minute.
Okay.
Bet.